Come on.
What's up, Twitch, and what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rocky Top Huff, and today we're here to play some EA College Football 26, baby. I'm ready for old Rocky Top to stomp some ass. That's right, baby. We're going to play some online matches, and we're going to check out a couple things in this new game. I did start it earlier just to pick my favorite team, you know, my Tennessee Vols, baby. Even got my got my orange and white ready, baby. Got the overalls, the hat, everything. But anyway, we're going to jump on into it. We're going to see what's going on. We need to check these rosters out. I want to see what my new quarterback looks like. See how my running game looks. I want to see how everything looks for the Vols, baby. See what's going on. All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah, got the new video on the title screen. I like that. It's got Smokey running. I like that. Okay. The menu's basically the same with some added stuff to it. It's what they did, it looks like. So, hell yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's basically the same. Alright, let me check out my rosters. Alright, we got McCoy back on defense still. Hell yeah, good. He's star player now. Okay. Kettleman, the dude from Alabama. I know if you're watching this, or Peso, if you're watching this, you're probably hating that shit. He should have went to Alabama instead. He came to the Vols. Oh yeah, Joshua Josephs, remember him? Carter. Oh, Boo's back. Okay. I thought Boo was still there. I knew Boo was young. Gibson, Brazel. Brazel's back as a receiver. Good, good. We need him. We got Lewis, who's actually better this year. He's still at 94 speed, but he's still not my starter running back. They said it was Thomas, which I'm fine with. Yeah, it is Thomas right here. Star Thomas. That's right. He's from Louisiana, ain't he? Okay. All right, let me get to my quarterback, Joey Aguilar. That's what I want to see. Okay, he's an 82 overall. You know what? I'm okay with that because I get it. You know, he has a transfer. He was at Appalachian State. He was supposed to be playing for, we're not going to name said team, the one that Nico went to. But anyway, he was going to be their star player, their star quarterback, and ended up when Nico transferred and left us, that line sumbitch. Nico, I'm a fucking liar. He ended up leaving there and coming to here. So Nico went there and he come and took Nico's spot. So fuck him. Hell yeah, we're good. All right, he's a Mexican dude, old Joey Aguilar. Okay. His speed is 83, not that fast. Not as fast as Nico was, but he's a better thrower. I do know that, so. Okay. Let me see. I want to see something. Okay. Throw power's 89. Short throw accuracy 85, 86, 84. That's about average, so I figured that. Throw on the run, he's got 84. Now that's a little bit better. I like that. Throw under pressure, he could use some work. Okay, okay. That's all I wanted to look at. I just want to take a look at Aguilar. Well, actually, you know what? Let me take a look at my running backs real quick while I was thinking. I know Thomas is starting. I'm surprised Bishop didn't get it. But that's okay. Thomas is fine. That's fine. And Lewis, that's a fast son bitch right there. Next year, I hope he starts. Just because of his speed alone. We're going to miss Samson, y'all. It's going to be up. This year, I don't know how we're going to do. See how Thomas does, but he definitely ain't no Samson. I'll say that. But we'll see. All right, we got Brazel and Matthews. We got Staley and Jefferson. I remember Jamar Jefferson last year. He's from Chattanooga. That's right. I remember him. Okay. That's that new kid, Newton. I read about him in the paper thing when I was down visiting family. They was talking about this dude. He's from Memphis. Okay. That dude's from Nashville, Garcia. I've heard the name, but I don't know much about him. But I did know about Newton. Okay, we'll see what happens the next couple years with these guys. But right now, we got some decent ones starting. At least all their speeds are in the 90s, so I'm happy with that. Last year, we had a couple of them in the 80s, so... That's alright. I'm gonna miss Squirrel. I'm gonna miss McCoy. Huh. Alright, but anyway, let's get into it. Let's go fucking online, baby. Let's get a fucking game going. No practice. Just straight fucking play. Alright, let's see here. Okay, a new menu. Okay, a little different. Okay, okay. Let's see if I don't embarrass myself the first game. Okay, look at this. We're at 84 overall. I figured that. The 83 in the offense makes sense. We're going to fall back since we lost so many weapons. I mean, we got to remember, we lost Nico. We lost Samson. We lost McCoy. We lost Squirrel White. I mean, we lost a lot of weapons last year on offense. At least our line's still decent, they said. Samson, I mean, we lost so much offense. But the defense is way better this year than it was last year, they're showing. Because we only lost like 1 or 2 players on defense to the draft. A lot of my guys were freshmen last year, so that defense, it's showing. They're definitely getting better. They gave us an 88 this year. Last year, we were only a 79 in the game starting, so... Or 78, or 78 or 79. Yeah, it was horrible. So, we fell a little bit on offense, but we picked it up on defense. Okay. We're a mid-tier team. That's what they're saying. Even though we went to the playoffs. And I know what you assholes are going to say. We lost to Ohio State in the first game. But hey, we still made it to the playoffs. And we had a quarterback who was trying to get more money, who I think was being a little bit of a bitch back then. And you got to remember, Squirrel was hurt all the way through the mid-season. Squirrel was hurt every other game. What do you call it? Got hurt in that game, Brazel. Samson got taken out for a little bit because he was hurt for a little bit. So, I mean, you got to remember, we had a lot of injured players in that game. So I got to give it to Nico, even though he was really the only one out there that was really mustering anything. But he couldn't throw. Let's be honest, y'all. When it came to deep passes, Nico couldn't throw fucking nothing. He would always overthrow it, or he wouldn't throw it at all. And if he ever got, like, any pressure, the bitch, he lost his mind. So, I'm kind of glad he's fucking gone. We'll see how Aguilar does this year. I know he can throw. I've watched many games of his. And I've seen that he can make moves on the play. Like, he knows what to do. So, we'll see how we do this year. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get into a fucking game. We'll see how it goes. Now, hang on. We're going to play... We're a 2-tier team, so we're going to start off with a 2-tier team. We're not going to start off with just one of the highest ones. So let's see what happens. I haven't played the game yet, so I got to see how it feels.
Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines.
Damn, playing the Wolverines right off the bat.
Number
Okay.
22 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here.
Okay, menu's a little different here. I like this. Okay, oh, I like this.
Use that term loosely. David Pollock,
Okay.
University of Georgia, and former Gator Jesse Palmer.
They're
Guys,
82
let's get
offense.
down to
They're
the
85
field.
average. Okay, they got a little bit better defense than me. Yeah, makes sense. All right, let's see here.
The Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lewis. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Okay, okay.
All kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Now, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
From the gun, give on the inside. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The give out of the gun. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it, and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed.
Oh, I'm gone, baby. I'm gone.
There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown ball. Once he got a step, it was right to the
Okay.
house.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football.
All right, the
is
kid
win
looks
on
the
road.
same.
They're
Okay.
the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field.
But he's got Michigan, so I got to watch my ass. Dude ain't no joke.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. The kickoff
Watch him
unit
stomp
is
my
out
ass. That'd be
for the
hilarious.
last drive. Quiet this crowd.
My first game ever, so. Michigan lost a lot of weapons this year, too, on offense, though, so I wonder what they got backed up.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Taking a shot on the first play.
Oh, interception. Nice.
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception. After making
Doing it
the
right.
pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down.
Hell yeah.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Okay.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Oh, he faked me on that. I mean, I fell for that. All right.
It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping football.
Wide open downfield.
Hell yeah.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy.
Oh, cut back too much.
Right now,
that's all right.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, I could have done better there. I jumped the stick a little too hard. Okay.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Running back looking for the end zone.
Yeah, he knew where I was going with that.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him.
There we go.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
My guy's done disappeared. Oh, there he is.
Offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
Okay, I do like the way they do the celebrations. Okay, Brazel. Nice.
Clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling.
Good hands,
Defense
good
right
hands.
now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point makes it 14.
Hell yeah. What do you think, Twitch? We're doing all right starting off. Just hope the dude don't kick my ass here.
On a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back, looking for help. They can find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Throws to the wide.
Oh,
A strike downfield.
good throw.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy I can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, wasn't that guy? What was his name? Tom Brady?
Oh, damn. Good catch. Holy shit. Okay.
He's finally tripped up at the 36. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh, we left him wide open.
And they weren't able to make the connection.
Oh,
They were
he didn't
looking
make it.
for an
He had a wide
explosive
pass.
play.
Huh. That's weird.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his tight end.
Okay.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Wolverines get it past the sticks.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Try and play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Unleashes one deep.
Ooh, he overthrew it.
And that one sails through.
He had a good guy there, though.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, interception again, baby. Hell yeah, that's the second one. Or third one, actually. Yeah.
Get the football back. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Quarterback keeps it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
The Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Matthews. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Aguilar. He's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, I knew I was going to throw a pick when I did that. I knew it. When I released it, I was like, he's going to pick it. Or better block it.
Will the play calling be? Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got a man. It's Simpson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout.
Picked off.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they come up with a
I'm going to try for a kick. I don't know how far it is. I got to look.
Points go on the board before the end of the half. The offense uses a
oh, that's a 54-yard field goal. But fuck it, I'm going to try it. I'm not trying to throw another interception, let him run it back. I'd rather kick it and try it. All right, no, this is going to be a hell of a kick here.
And they didn't get him lined up.
Holy shit. This is not going to be good, y'all. I can already tell. Oh, God, I missed. Holy shit. That bitch went sailing to the right. Holy shit. All right, now I got to start playing regular again.
We'll kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Simpson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Pocket breaking down.
Ooh, we got on his ass that time.
Just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly.
All right.
They're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. How about
I accidentally switched to that thing. I didn't mean to.
force the incompletion?
I switched to the defensive player that I didn't want to do. I forgot how to do that by accident.
I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw.
Well, we on his ass this time. We on his ass this time.
Bought a little time.
Oh, but he's wide open. We left that dude open while we were doing that. He got us. Damn. We had nobody on him.
Goes out of bounds, but finally this
That's all right.
get something going here as they try to rally.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. Third play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the defense is expecting pass, but this quarterback, laser focus, he found the matchup. Great job of reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
And we need more of this from
I gotta think here.
They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Fires to the
Oh, okay. Oh, no. He's gone. I said, oh, damn, that was good. That was good. He got me.
He got loose. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That was my fault.
Abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David.
Good play, dude. Good play.
Passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
All right.
No return coming. He'll call.
I ain't running this time. Let me see here. Yeah, there's a good throwing play right here. Okay.
They'll put this one in play for snap.
If I marked him to go that way, though.
To the ground with the back. Oh, better look out. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half.
Yeah, I
if they
should have
keep
took a
giving
chance
him
with
the
it.
football, it may start paying some dividends.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like,
I lost yardage on that bitch. That ain't good.
Being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The give to the single back.
Okay,
Stopped
okay.
almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Back to throw, it's Aguilar.
No! Oh, he cut in. I saw right when he cut in, I knew I fucked up.
Momentum swing, that could be
Yeah, I'm not throwing it. Oh, I got to kick that shit out.
This game just feels
Too
so
far
different
down
than it
here.
did in the first half. After that incompletion,
I tried that
fourth
play.
down,
I just waited too long.
possession lead. Things were looking so much better.
He was
earlier
on
in
him
the
perfect
game.
timing.
They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground.
All right. I got to think here.
They'll crank up this 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Okay.
A little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass.
Oh.
Over the middle, it's Simpson. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air on first down.
I knew he was going that tight end. I just didn't know. I couldn't get my guy switched over to him in time.
Learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance.
He almost had that shit.
That
He
wasn't
picked a
even
good ass
close
play.
to his
I
intended
just couldn't get
target's
on it
body.
quick enough.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout.
Ooh,
And
okay.
he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion.
Oh!
It's caught downfield.
Okay, good play, good play.
Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to
Oh my God. He smoked us. Holy shit.
catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and he did a
Damn.
really good job selling
That's a
this,
good play.
dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time.
He's back in it, man. I ain't scored shit
On the field, he
since that
runs the
little
wheel
first
route,
half.
He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
They're ready to kick
I
it
can't even
away.
say
This
nothing.
crowd
Shit.
is buzzing after that last score.
He's gonna come back and whip my ass. I knew it.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
Okay.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, I had a dude open and I went to the wrong one.
Final play of the period.
That's all right. I jumped the gun too quick. That's all his dude, and it got me nervous. I ain't even gonna lie. All right, let's see here. Okay.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Looking to
No!
the tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little
All right, yeah, I
too
messed up
aggressive
really
for
bad
this
on that
team, trying
one.
to fit that one in there.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. So I
All right.
secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw.
Get off me.
It's Gaines. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop
All right.
him at the 45.
Because the QB anticipated that curl route so well, he got it to his receiver early against zone coverage. He had space to work with. After he caught the ball, he was able to make a guy miss, move the chains.
And the Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Ah,
He'll take this
okay.
every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Give to the back. And
Okay. I admit it. He got that one. All right.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Give to the big fullback.
He got it. That's what we needed.
And David, this is where I think
All right, let me get out of that.
You're a great defensive end. There's other positions you could have played. Fullback, I know, being one of them. How about that guy there picking up the first?
That's a nice job. Don't make this hard. Don't make it overly complex. We've seen the big fellas block all the time. Give him a bone, reward him. Now he'll block harder and he'll block longer in the future.
They'll try the left side.
Oh, I got hung up like a son of a
That's
bitch.
why he is an
Okay.
All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Trying to surprise him with the pass.
Oh, he didn't hold it. What an idiot.
No mystery here.
No, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. These guys up front are going to keep their ears back. Quarterback better have.
He cracked the shit out of me. It ain't even no joke.
Try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. Bring in the heat.
Oh, shit.
And the pressure will get there.
Damn. Okay, I done fucked up, y'all.
In the waiting moments, that could be a
I'm on to punt it.
costly play.
I'm not giving him to him right there.
The Vols will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt is on its way. Their catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19.
Oh, he can win it easily, so it's not even a joke. I gotta watch my ass.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Goes to the option. Now the toss. They'll pick up.
That was a good play, actually. He knew what he was doing.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
The Wolverines come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Slings it downfield.
He's already in field goal range. I fucked up. I fucked up. He's going to win. Son of a bitch. All right.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover.
Hang on a second.
Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Snagged in the middle.
Damn, he's right in the middle.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I got to get out of that. That was my fault for picking that. I lost. Damn!
The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Klein. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It was a good play. He got me, though. Ain't nothing I can do.
The clock reads 3 seconds. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. They get the timeout and the clock.
Oh, he's got it already. I just.
With the ball marked down at the 33, that'll leave them.
He's definitely already won. I fucked up.
Attempt to try to win this game. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one to put them on top, and it is.
He missed. I'm shocked with it being home field.
Couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, the only hope is to get.
So the first half he had all the I had all the points, and then the second half he had all the points. Crazy. And he won the toss too. Shit. All right. All right. Let's see here. What should we do? What should we do?
First play of the first possession of OT. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the jet sweep.
That motherfucker.
Defense goes sideline to sideline.
All right.
Knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You want to stop the jet sweep and be successful, get some penetration right now towards those edges, right where they're running the football. Defense was ready, got him on the ground, and stopped that play before it ever got started.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught in the back.
Damn.
Thomas. He is going nowhere.
All right.
At the line of
I got to think here.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Got it in the middle. It's Staley.
I got to go for it.
Stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes
Got it.
Down,
Needed it.
on his
All right.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. So just a huge conversion on 4th down here in overtime.
That is so impressive, too, Reeds, because at this point of the game, everybody on offense
All right, now
is
he's
just
got that
so
one covered on the
exhausted
outside.
emotionally and physically. But this is where you got to dial in and lock in. You saw tremendous execution on that 4th down.
All right.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to change this route.
Yeah, he needs a zig on that one.
He'll do it himself on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
He's got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Fuck, we got to go
They
for it.
didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now
He got it.
4th down, offense has to make a decision.
He got it. My boy. My boy. All right.
They'll have it 1st and goal.
That was awesome.
I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the 1st down, no matter what. If I got to run somebody.
There we go.
They strike first.
We saved it for now.
And I love when you make no bones about it. Bring in
All
the
right.
beef, all the tight ends, the extra offensive linemen. Give it to the fullback. Let him plow ahead. You knew it was coming, and you couldn't stop it.
All right. Now we got to stop him, though.
The score is now 21-14.
That's going to be hard.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Underwood.
Oh, we left him wide open.
In the
Shit.
middle, it's McCulley. Defense makes a stop, but the change.
Shit.
move, and it's
All right.
first and
That ain't
goal
good.
from the 8.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He wants to throw it. Buys a little time. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Timeout on the field, and everyone wanting to make sure that they're locked in on this play in overtime. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, roll.
Oh, he had him open, too. Shit, he had us.
Get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
3rd and goal, desperately trying to get it in and keep hope alive. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal.
Damn. All right, we stopped him. Holy shit, okay.
For a short gain.
I didn't think that was going to
And
happen.
I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
Their last chance. Ball game could be decided right here. 4th and goal. They'll run the sneak for it.
Got him.
He didn't get there. 4th and goal from the 1, and they are...
We won. Hell yeah. We stopped him on the line. Fucking first game online, and we had a fucking ball burner to the end.
Slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good.
Hell yeah.
There's a reason why
Tennessee
they're both
defense went to work.
really good, and I tell
Trying to
you
get
what,
on his ass.
Getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked
Y'all
below
saw
the
it. First
squad.
game, first
You beat
win.
the team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to
He
get
was
some
throwing all
momentum.
over me, too.
I think
That's the
good
sad thing
teams
about it. When
find
he got in
ways
a
to
groove,
win,
he was fucking
especially
lighting
in a
me
game
up.
like this, 2 ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make
My
the
running
plays when
game,
it matters the
my
most? You
defensive
gotta
running
give this
game was
team
stopping it,
credit.
but that
This
throwing
is a
game
big
still got to get
win.
some work.
It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese
That was
Davis, and this
awesome.
has been-
That was awesome. We needed it. I want to see the leaderboards online to see how everybody's looking. I just want to see my friends. I don't care about anybody else. Okay. See, I don't know none of these people, so those aren't my friends. So let me get up out of here. Let me go back to road to the CPF. See, that wasn't right. Those aren't my friends. All players. No, just my friends. I don't know those people. There we go. Those are my friends. Okay, here we go. I'm in second right now because I got to win. Peso lost his first one. Trey lost his first one. Yandy's lost 2 in a row. But OTR's got 3 wins. Okay. Okay. George has got none. They haven't played yet. Neither is Nuke. He hasn't gotten on here yet. But when Nuke gets off work, I know he's going to be on that bitch online playing like crazy. He's definitely going to be in the leaderboard, him and OTR. But your boy's second with a win. Damn, he beat the dude 90. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. That's wild, y'all. We'll play another one. Screw it. Oh shit. Actually, oh crap, what am I doing? I was hitting the wrong buttons. We'll play a 2-tier again. We'll play basically somebody that, you know, ain't the best team, but there's a lot of teams in that second tier though. Okay.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man.
Texas A&M.
Texas
Okay.
A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
I need to open my new water. Okay.
Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
All right.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Might as well give it to him again. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Hand off to the fullback. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right.
And you got to throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally, okay? Those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field, always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give him the ball, give him a bone, reward him for all of his hard work.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Now he's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Thomas. Powers through. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Pressure coming. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there.
That's a pretty good job by this defense, man. It's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Give to the fullback. Into the end zone.
Hell yeah, I'll hand it to the big fullback. I ain't stupid.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. In the opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out.
Damn, okay.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Moss.
Good job, defense. I was going to say he was about to be gone.
Short pickup.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Throwing right.
Wide open. Oh,
Just
he overthrew
missed the
it.
target on that one. Gotta put it on
I was
his
going to say he was
line.
going to be gone just
And he
now.
finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough,
Oh, he dropped it.
hard-nosed
Okay.
pass
Well,
defense,
you
and
better kick
now
it.
It's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before
All right.
he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48.
Watch out for that son of a bitch.
Give to the running back. And
Get
he
that
got
yardage.
one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
All right. I got to think on that. I don't like that play right here. All right.
First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. He lost one down the sideline. And he
Caught
makes
it.
the catch at the
Nice. Good job, Aguilar. See, Nico would have overthrew his ass. He would have too, and you know it's
Defense
true.
gotta find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a
Nico
little
would
bit
have
more
overthrew him.
aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That was good. That
And
was
the
good.
Volunteers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Bitch. Oh, yeah. Excuse my language. I didn't mean to cuss.
Touchdown, Tennessee. That was is a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike.
What you think, Twitch? My team ain't doing too bad. This dude's probably going to start opening up here in the soon. It's just the second quarter, so I got to stay calm. I've had dudes come back and whip my tail. And he does have the Aggies. I like Aggies. I can't stand Texas. That's why. I'd rather see Texas A&M than regular Texas.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the start at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to pass. It's Reed. The sure hands. It's Craver.
That was a good pass.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
All right. I respect it.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Respect it. Okay. Good run. Who is their quarterback? Oh, that was the running back. Okay, I thought it was the quarterback.
On first down, man, you are doing just that.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top.
Oh no! I should have saw that coming. Good play, dude.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I'll be watching for that from now on when he picks that formation.
So far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play.
Good catch.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him.
Still is a good-ass catch.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
Oh, we stopped him. Good job. Good job, team. Good job. That was a good defense right there. Oh, he quit. Second win, baby, in a row. 2 in a row. We got a quitter. What he did wrong is he didn't run. He kept throwing. He has a good running back, it looks like. I don't know why he kept throwing the whole time. Okay, I got 2, so I'm still in second. Good. Trey and them and all them must be playing regular now because they're trying to get used to the game. I think they only played 1. It looks like me and OTR are the only ones that played more online after they lost. Well, I haven't lost neither, but those guys that all lost, it looks like to me they're taking a break. Except for Yandy. Yandy did play 2 games, I see on here. Okay. I'm gonna send that to Ant. All right, we're going to take a break from playing online. Since we got 2 wins, we're looking good. I'm not going to keep trying to do anything. I want to get on what do you call it and see what it's like. All right, let's see here. I'm not doing Ultimate Team. Y'all notice I'll never play Ultimate Team. That's why I didn't buy the extra day 1 to get all those points thing. I don't care about Ultimate Team, but I do play Dynasty and Road to Glory. But first, I got to go to the bathroom, y'all, so just give me 1 second. I will be right back. my hip earlier when I was pulling my overalls off down. Put this in a trash can while I'm thinking. Alright. Alright. Put the charger on before this thing falls off. Before the laptop dies. Alright. There we go. Alright. We're back now. Now what was we gonna do? We've played 2 games online. We're gonna check out do we want to do the Road to Glory right now or do we want to wait? I haven't decided. We might do a stream of just the Road to Glory is what I'm thinking. You know what? Since it's going to be a pretty quick stream, we've played 2 games. Let's keep going online. Fuck it. Let's keep playing online since it's the first day. Screw it. If I lose, I lose. But I've got 2 in a row right now. So it can't happen. Tier 2. It is what it is. Okay.
Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Vols will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors.
What's going on here? The dude's not...
It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable.
He's having
penalty.
trouble. Something's going on here.
Just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
I don't know what's going on with the dude. Huh.
They'll try the run.
Okay. Okay.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. To the air. It's Morton. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback to pop up with that pass and quickly get rid of. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up.
Oh, see, I knew he'd look at that one.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes.
Oh, damn. He just crossed me out. Okay.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
All right.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
Shit, he almost burned him out there for a second. I was kind of worried. Good move.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Throws to the wideout.
Interception, baby.
Intercepted in the first drive into the pick.
Ooh, got a trophy for it, too. Cool, cool. Here. No, I ain't listening to that coach. Fuck him.
The give to the back. It's a running room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Finds a tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now.
Oh, we didn't get enough of what I wanted.
Third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Fullback's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire plugs that you don't want to hit. But on short yardage situations, occasionally, you give the big boy the ball, there is no juke button, there is no speed burst. It is all power down your throat, hitting you and falling forward and getting that first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. And if you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Vols can really attack on this second and short. They go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Okay.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Red pass, it's complete. You don't have to make things complicated. You see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catch is their specialty, can make some magic happen.
The Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They want to run this quarterback. running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, fuck that. I ain't trying to do that.
I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways.
We don't need him hurt starting off.
More space.
And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
At least he didn't press him.
They'll try to run for it. Runs through a tackle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Back's hurting. Damn.
And the Vols didn't start this
I heard it
drive
earlier.
with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The Vols had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas.
Damn.
And
I ran into him.
out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Ooh,
And
he got me.
stuffed
He got
by
me.
that big
I'm in it.
defensive tackle up front.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, haul it again, throw me the ball. I can go do this.
I had to throw it away.
A good feeling for
He
the
had a guy
running
on me. I
back
couldn't do nothing with it.
That pass not close as he
All right,
got
let's see here. What do you
drilled
think,
trying
Coach?
to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's too obvious. I don't like that. Bucket.
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Trying to keep this drive alive. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Hell yeah. Good job,
Nice
Coach.
job
Good
going
job.
for it on 4th down. You pick up the first. You got the ball at the 1-yard line. Let's just run the ball again right here.
The Volunteers have it in scoring position on 1st. And he
Give it to the fullback. I already crossed the line, so it was fine.
Volunteer.
No monkey business. First down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Fires left.
Damn.
Got his man downfield.
Should have known.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough.
That was a good
for
throw.
first down.
Good play.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his
first
way
second.
through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, come up with a big play.
Wants to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44.
He knows what he's
Good
doing.
pickup on
All
that
right,
one.
all right.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh, he caught it. Good play. Good play. Damn, okay. Respect it.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution.
Good play, homie. Good play.
That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
And he tacked on the extra point. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the
I'm not.
catch.
All right.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll toss it to the left. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
All right.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
From the gun, the ground game.
Okay. I
And
saw
there
that
was
coming.
nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the
That was a
backfield.
good play.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
To throw, it's Aguilar. Gets it out fast. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He turns that loose down the right side.
I'm gone, baby. I'm gone, baby.
It's a single.
Oh! Hell
He
yeah.
found open space to fit.
Aguilar, baby. That's why we needed him. Fuck Nico. I'm glad to have a guy that can actually throw.
Takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this ball?
And that receiver, Matthews, he made that play, so I got to give it to him.
With the momentum.
Well, they break
Hell
the
yeah.
time, but they
Good
also
job.
break
Good
the
job,
offense a
team.
little bit now. The opponent now has
We
to
needed
go
that going into the half.
what do we
That team
get?
can throw, I've learned now. Texas Tech got a team.
What do we have to fix? Because
Holy
we've got
shit.
our work
I got to
cut
watch
for us
out
in
with
this
him.
game.
All right, let's see.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. Fair catch, called for and made.
All right.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Douglas.
I figured he was going to pull that.
Out in the waning seconds of the half.
All right.
Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Watch Brooks.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw. It's Morton.
I see what he's doing. Okay. You got me. Okay, I got to switch that out. Fuck that. No.
Before the break. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure.
There it is.
The end zone picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
This quarterback has an arm. Ain't no lie about that. Damn.
The Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
All right.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The second half.
Oh no, I fucked up.
And he never had a
It was okay. I had an RPO by accident. That was my fault.
Well, the defense was trailing going into
Yeah, that was my fault
I
there.
think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Takes a hit.
Ooh, okay. He had a dude under me.
He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I think the quarterback could have found someone else to go with the football on that one. His intended target was not open. As a result, easy incompletion.
And the Vols need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. Fires to the wideout.
Got it. Just in time.
In the middle, it's Staley. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage.
He did good on that. Nico wouldn't even got it near him.
And you stay on the field.
Nico would have overshot him.
37, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Whips it out.
Oh, damn. They was all over my ass. I lost yardage. Holy shit.
This time the defense was
hell no.
ready for that.
That was rough.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
All right, let's see here.
Absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It'll be third and long. Might be changing the route. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires.
Yeah, I'm about to punt it off.
He stopped short.
I fucked up. I did too many throwing plays starting off on that one. That was my fault.
We have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
All right.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield, it's Morton. There's the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Carter.
Hell yeah.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
I knew
Sets up the screen.
something there. Okay.
At the 35, he's open.
Good play. Good
He
play.
gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him.
Give him time. I ain't rushing him. He's just looking at his stuff, seeing who's going to switch out, who's faster and what. I see what he's doing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He left. Huh. Wonder why he left. Does that mean I get a win? Why would he quit? We still had a whole quarter left in a minute, almost. Hang on. I did get a win for that because he quit. I don't understand why he would quit. That was a good game. I mean, we were still in it. I mean, yeah, we were a touchdown ahead, but he could have come back into that game. I don't understand why he quit. That's 3 in a row. You know what? That tells me right there that I should end playing the Road to Glory for this one right here. That right there tells me. That's all I need to know. So you know what? We're gonna do. That's enough Road to Glory for. I mean, not Road to Glory, but playing online right now. We're gonna go check out something else. Playing Road to CPF. I mean CFB. I'm tied for first right now. Yep. I can't believe that dude quit, though. It makes no sense. I'm gonna go practice, actually. I haven't done that yet. Plus, I want to see what the other team's rankings are. I never looked at this. Yeah, now I can see it. Okay, look at Alabama's over there. Yeah, they had the 89 offense, but that 96 defense is just wow. Okay, but let me start moving around now. I think we're about Temple. Okay. What is Penn State? 91 offense and 94 defense with 88 overall? Okay. Oh, the Ducks lost a lot of their offense, I see. Still high defense, though. They're ranked 6 in the game, though. And they got Alabama higher ranked than us, even though we beat them and won out. So I'm a little upset about that. They did us dirty in the ranking system this year. Tennessee got fucking rooked. Ole Miss did, too, it looks like. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? Ole Miss, I could see being 19, but I shouldn't be in the 20s. I should be in the top 10, period. Tennessee should be in the top 10. I don't give a fuck what they said. My defense is way better, but I know we lost some offense, but still. I figured, ooh, Ohio State is 3rd, but they got knocked down. They're not in that 96 defense no more and all that shit, or 98 defense. Okay, so they lost some overall, too. Okay. What are the Irish? See, they won last year, so I'm actually shocked. But they lost a lot of players to the draft, too, so yeah, that makes some sense. Okay. What's North Carolina this year with Belichick being the coach? Okay, they're solid 80s. Okay. 80, 82. Okay. What's Nebraska? I always like playing with Nebraska every once in a while. 82 overall. Okay. Their defense is a little slacking, but their offense ain't bad. The Wolfpack, okay, yeah. Missouri, okay. Oh, what's the middle rate Tennessee look like? My brother used to play for them. He played soccer, though. He didn't play football. Let's see. Miami, that makes sense. They got a lot of people they brought in this year. So did Florida. What's Memphis look like? A little below average still. Okay. Now, LSU definitely went up this year. Okay. Now, what is Indiana's? Okay, they got an 89 offense and an 88 defense. Holy shit, okay. I'm surprised they're not ranked. Illinois is ranked higher than them. Holy shit, Illinois is at number 10 right now. What the hell? No offense if you're an Illinois fan, but that don't make no damn sense. What's Hawaii? Oh, their offense is trash. Okay. Georgia Tech should be higher, I think. Georgia Tech's offense should be an 87 offense is what I would say, because they have a good running game and a short passing game. But their defense is what I'm saying. Their defense should be way higher. Their defense should be like an 84 at least. 85 possibly. Georgia Tech has a good fucking team. I don't understand why they got them ranked so low on defense. Maybe they lost a lot of guys I don't know about. All right, now let's see Georgia. This is the one I want to make fun of. Okay, so their defense, but they're 4 ranked in the game still. They got a 92 defense with an 87 offense. Ooh, with Beck being gone, they lost a lot of their offense. I know they lost a lot of players on their defense too to the draft, so I know defense why they should have went down. Florida is 82, 82, 82. They brought in a lot of people too. They got my boy Samson. Samson went to Florida, which I don't understand. Or not Samson, Squirrel. Squirrel went to Florida. That pisses me off that Squirrel went to Florida and didn't stay with us. But he did stay hurt a lot last year, so I'm a little pissed off about that. That he did that after everything. We kept him in, so I'm a little pissed off with him. Florida went up definitely on their offense. Their defense is 84. But their offense, yeah, I can see that. With the shit they brought in and the coaching, oh yeah. I want to see how they do this year. Colorado's 83, 82. Well, you got to remember they had a great team last year, even though they lost all their top guys, so I don't think they're going to be as hot this year. But some people are saying they're going to be better, so we'll see. See what Dion does. Clemson. Now, see, I respect Clemson being where they're at. 89 and 90? Hell yeah, I'm down with that. With 88 overall? Yeah. What's California got? What's Auburn? 85, 84. Okay. Arizona. Appalachian State. Okay. We all know Alabama. What's my Hokies at? See, Hokies are my second favorite team. They're my ACC team when I'm playing. Matter of fact, the cup that I drink, which is my favorite little cup, is a Hokies cup, even though I'm a Tennessee fan. My dad's a very big Hokies fan, so. Okay. They lost some of their best players, though, to the draft, so I understand. They're still a good team. Virginia, oh my God. What's Vanderbilt? Okay. You know what? I think their offense should be a little bit higher. I think their offense should be at 88. Defensive-wise, I'd 82, 83. I could see it. So, yeah, Vanderbilt respect. Here's UCLA. Uh-huh. You know who that is, don't you? The sons of bitches. Matter of fact, I want to go see where that prick's at ranking-wise in UCLA. Let's go over here to the rosters. Now, you see my team earlier, but I want to see old ULA. UCLA. There he is. There's the fucking traitor. I'm a fucking traitor. Nico, I'm a fucking traitor. Mm-hmm. Look at him. Sorry ass Nico. I hope they lose every fucking game with him there. Bro, we ain't gonna miss you after what you pulled. His brother's there too. Yeah, Nico's got an 86 speed, so he's only got 1 speed higher this year. His agility went up a little bit. His acceleration went up. Okay. Okay. Where's his brother at? Where did they put? There. That's Tamala. That ain't him. His brother plays there too. That's where I'm wondering where he's at. Is he not in the game? His brother's not in here. Maybe he redshirted. I'm wondering. Yeah, he's supposed to be at UCLA too, but he's not showing on the list here. Ain't that funny? Huh? Fuck him. Fuck that whole family. Alright, let's see here. Well, you know what? This was a good stream, but I think I'm going to end it here. We won 3 games online, and your boy's looking good. So anyway, I'm your boy Rocky Top Huff, and I'm out this bitch. Bet, 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 bet.